I actually cannot believe it's real. Hello guys and welcome to Football Shirts episode 4. You guys are bloody loving this series. Essentially, if you're not familiar with what this series is, we go to charity shirts, kilo sales, car boots, anywhere that sells cheap items and try and find football shirts, and then we try and uncover their value compared to how much we paid for them. It's really simple. You know, it's lovely stuff. This video is the fourth and final video in this type of series for it. It's going to be £100. We're going to try and end with a bang. The reason the series is ending in this format is because we're just going to keep going for higher numbers, and I don't have enough money to be spending £1,000 on football shirt for a YouTube video. But don't worry, the football shirt series is going down so well that it's going to transition to being a every other week series where I find shirts, because outside of this series I obviously buy shirts. For example, this lovely one behind me, just documenting how much I spend on shirts and where I get them from, trying to find bargains too, encapsulating it all into one, so you get the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana. Let's get into this video. Let's move on to day one. And we actually got off to a decent start. Also, before we get into the first day of this video, we have been kindly sent some football kit boxes from the lovely people over at Football Kit Box. We've been sent the normal kit box and a kit box gold, which always has a vintage or current vintage or like a vintage classic football shirt in it every month, which is a $34.99 option, or you can go for the normal kit box where you get a minimum of 2 shirts in it a month and some football goodies for also varying prices, as you can see on the website, linked in the description. Huge thanks to them for sending us out.
This is why these videos are so hard to do. Just found this West Ham shirt, and it is in a charity shop for £19.99. Why is that the case? Random England shirt as per £4. I'm going to buy it. It's the first purchase of the episode. We have £96 left to spend. We'll be uploading this in half a year's time. Okay, so we ended up spending a £5 on it because there's minimum of £5 to spend on card, but I'll happily do that. Unlike that West Ham shirt, I'll happily spend up to, like, if the shirt's amazing, I'll spend 20 quid on it at a charity shop, or like even 50 or whatever, but it's just a generic West Ham shirt, you know what I mean? In probably the most random find I've ever had, it's a Guadalajara shirt. £6. It's going to take our spend up to £11, and yeah, it's got stars, but it is a Carrymore t-shirt. The amount of ones that mug me off all the time, but I'm very, very excited, but I have to contain myself because we are inside. We found this. I'm pretty certain it is a fake, but you know, we're actually finding some shirts for once.
Yeah, so after day one, £11 was spent. Did we carry on that solid start from day two? You already know the answer is not going to be yes, but here's what happened in day two. Right, so following on from yesterday, we finally got our first 2 shirts of the video. We got 2 shirts for £11. Turns out the Guadalajara shirt's fake. I tweeted out a photo of my happiness with it. Everyone shot me down and told me it was fake. So we've got 2 shirts, one was fake. But still, it's worth more than 6 quid, and I'm going to wear it anyway. So, you know, she's already gone. She actually already leaves me this time. Jodie always is in these videos, but she doesn't really ever have a part of them. She just sort of wanders off. Look, she'll wait. She won't go in the shop without me, though. Just watch. See? She just stands there waiting.
This is just textbook. This is like what we do. This is when most of the content is just me finding the shirts, because we go into a shop and there's nothing, and then we just stand here for about 5 minutes. What have you got in your eyes? Is that a football shirt? Then I don't want to hear it. I think I've seen one. 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 I haven't seen one. It's a striped men's shirt. No, I haven't seen it. I thought from a distance that this was one. It's not. We found one. Show them. It's an Argentina one. Please say it's under a tenner. 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 It's 20 quid. That's so heartbreaking. Why? Why is it listed for that?
It's a medium as well. It's not even a large.
What could have been?
So not only in day 2 did we not find any, we also found out that the shirt I was really excited about was fake in the first place. So I spent 6 quid on that Guadalajara shirt that wasn't even genuine, and turns out you get in a flea market in America for $5. So already in this video we are minus £6. So yeah, absolute stinker. Was day 3 any better? Right, so day 3, worth noting, I don't actually know if it's day 3. We often just go to charity shops, I record. I'm going to say this is day 3. It's definitely not day 3. It's probably like day 15 of trying to do this. We're now in mid-February. Every month we're supposed to go up with 1 video. We spent £10 or £11 of £100. This is why we're transitioning to the bi-weekly series, where I just go and find what I find and then the video's done. Because then you guys get more content, you get it more frequently, and I can actually go to car boots soon, which is amazing. Probably start in March, which is next month when this video is going to be live. Car boots are around. So This video, there'll probably be a few more charity shops. Then I know for a fact next month there's 2 kilo sales, one in Ipswich, one in Norwich, back to back. That's probably where this video will end. So it's likely this video goes up in March, unless I have a miracle of a day today. I'm spending a day going around charity shops, so we'll see. Did I find any football shirts in Great Yarmouth? No, I didn't, but I did find a Reebok shirt. I'm not sure that counts at all, but I did find it. I don't even know what size it is. It doesn't even have the size in it anymore. But it's old, it's lovely, it's good stuff. We move on to actually trying to do the point in the video. Well then, we went around 20 shops today. Well, I did. I went around 20 shops, found nothing, not even a smidgen. There was one shirt I thought, maybe, and then I just saw it wasn't. This is why we're switching to a bi-weekly series of this, because that way we can just find the shirts and then I'll just buy them. Simple. Broken. Right, so swiftly moving on, we've obviously spent the £100 budget and we've obviously made money because you're watching this video. There's a clickbait thumbnail of me going next to some shirts as if I would ever post like that normally. So yeah, we found out there was 2 kilo sales near us. We waited for them. We actually went to around 30 or 40 days worth of charity shops in this video, but you only see 4 days per video for the series. So we actually didn't find any in that amount of time. If you're watching these videos, by all means go check charity shops, go check kilo sales, go to car boots and try and find football shirts, but just bear in mind that this isn't something that you'll find very often and you have to really dig, you have to get lucky to find them. Don't watch my videos and just be like, oh, this is really simple to do, because it's not. There's a lot of stress and we just don't really show how painful it is on camera because it gets quite excruciating at times. But anyway, let's move on to how the kilo sales went. We went to 2 in 1 weekend, enjoyed day 4 and 5 combined, and let's review the shirts and see how much we made and see which shirts we got from the kilo sales in a second. Hello.
Oh, hello.
So many people, and there seems to be more and more people walking around with football shirts, which is all my fault. So in weird news, we found a vintage Chesterfield shirt. Jodie found a vintage Chesterfield shirt, one of 2 we found Chesterfield related for this video. It's very hectic in here. One thing I will say is it does, like I've said in previous videos, it annoys me when people only come to these things to sell their shirts. Like I said, I keep 95% of the ones we get, whereas some people come here just to buy stuff then sell it. And there's also people that have obviously came to these because they've seen our videos, which is fine, but we don't appreciate following us around and then yanking shirts out of our hand. We go to take them just because you know we're going to football shirts.
Nice yellow shirt, like what was taken from me,
like a vulture. Yeah, but yeah, just please, if you ever see us at one, it's cool, come to a kilo sale. Obviously we make these videos to show people to get football shirts, but don't attack us and make it unenjoyable for us to take something from our hands that I'm going to keep and you're going to sell. Not that it matters either way, it's fair game, but still annoying. This is what happens when everyone swarms around 2 new items. She's an absolute machine. She's just picked up like 6. Anyone that watches these videos needs to know that they get stuff at the kilo sales is always just her, because she's just like a bulldog and I'm just timid. Oh, wait, what? There's no way that's genuine, right? It's a score-draw Everton one, but still quite nice. I don't know if I'd want it though. It's a retro remake. I don't really like them, but still. Leicester type shirt, lovely. As fake as that looks, that's actually a real AC Milan shirt. Classic Port Vale, lovely chavely. Oh, smashed it. Most likely fake, I don't really know. Rugby.
I thought there was.
Lovely stuff. Then let's get straight into reviewing the shirts. We're not going to even talk about the Chivas one, the Guadalajara one, because what's the point? But you know, textbook England one, we find one of these every single episode. It's £15 every time. So whack £15 on the screen. That's what we've got in value there every time without fail. So into the kilo sale finds, because this video basically is us just kilo sailing it. The first find is a shirt I actually bought off eBay for myself for £22 a couple of months back, and it is a Boca Juniors shirt from the centenary season. It's in excellent condition. It's, I believe, either a large or an XL. This one's an XL, but I have it in a large as well. I might stick it on Depop, I don't know, because I've obviously got it twice. So as you can see on screen, classic football shirts have that shirt valued at £50. So we can whack that on screen in value of £50, so it takes up to £65, minus a 6 from Guadalajara. So we're currently at £59 profit, well, £59 value for the video, which means we're down 41 at the moment, but inevitably there's many more shirts to come. All shirts pricing, if I can find the price on classic football shirts, I use them as a value. Some people seem to think that these shirts values are overpriced. That's an issue with that website, not me. I personally love ordering shirts on classic football shirts. So do thousands and tens of thousands of other people. So for me, these values are accurate because these are the values that people, including myself, will happily pay for a shirt on this website. So the shirt values themselves, you can't really argue with them because people are paying for them on this site with these fees. And if you go on eBay and stuff like that, they're not much cheaper. Right, so we're going to get into a technicality for the next two items. The rest of them are genuinely football or soccer shirts, but we said football shirts, but I'm not going to turn down getting a Moss shirt from the New York Jets, am I? Look at that. That is absolute beauty of a shirt. Lovely jubbly, little bit of the bubbly. And the website that Classic Football Shirts also run, and a sister company for American sportswear, has that shirt valued at £40. We'll take it, which means our value for the video is already at £99 and we're only 3 items in. You know, am I a magician? No, I just get Jodie to go to Kilo Sales and just stand in front of people taking the shirts. It's easy. Final NFL jersey of the video, because there is like 10-15 more football shirts to get through after this, is a Peyton Manning one from the Denver Broncos, and I believe it's from the 2013 season. It's the only one I can find that's relatively close to this one online, and I believe it is the exact one that they have on their website. Peyton Manning, obviously a legend of NFL, so was Moss, and New York Jets legend, Pro Bowler. Same with Peyton Manning, absolute legend of the game. Yeah, what more can you say about him? And because of that, because of him being one of the most well-known quarterbacks of our current time, obviously he's retired now, the shirt obviously has a lot more value to it. And the value for the shirt is actually $54.99 on this website, which is absolute carnage. I know I stress this every video, but most of these shirts I do not sell, I collect them. There's people that go to Kilo Sales to collect football shirts and then sell them all. Fair enough, you do you. But for me, I love football shirts and collect them. As you can see, like, I spend any spare change I have really on football shirts because I love them and I think they're amazing and they're great to look at, they're great to wear, but also I'm well aware of myself that they are a great investment. In 20 years time, these shirts are only going to go up in value, so if you're getting shirts now and flogging them on, I think you're foolish to not keep them if you can. But also, yeah, how cool is that shirt? Lovely. Here's another one of Jodie's finds from the Kilo sale. It is this Liverpool Reebok shirt from the 2002 between 2004. It was the home shirt. To be honest, I'm probably going to give it to Gibbs, who obviously is a Liverpool fan and I'm not. The shirt sizes are small, which is the only downside of it, but as you can see, Classic Football Shirts have it valued at $49.99 in an XL. To be honest though, the value of a small, as I always say, is much less than the value of like an XL and large or a medium. So I would say this is probably worth around £35, so we'll whack £35 on top of our value for the video, because I'm not trying to lie with the values. I'm trying to be as genuine and as on point in accuracy as I can. The next two items are really weird. They were both next to each other in a Kilo sale. The chances of that happening are really slim. There was two Chesterfield shirts that are retro. This first one is from the 01-02 season. There you go. Lovely shirt. It's classic. To be honest, I'm not going to look to keep these. I'm going to look to try and sell them at a really fair, valuable price to some Chesterfield fans that may follow me or see this video. And chances are there is going to be a Chesterfield fan that's going to want both this and the next shirt we find. But for now, in terms of value for the video, Classic Football Shirts are saying it's worth $29.99, which, to be fair, I think is probably about right. The shirt's now nearly 20 years old. We may as well do this next one in this same clip, because this one doesn't actually have a value online. It's from the 04-05 season. For me personally, I think this shirt's nicer than that one. For the sake of the fact that it's a few years newer, the fact there's none listed online, would say it's probably similar value, the fact that they haven't got any, but also it's very likely that it's Chesterfield. So the likelihood is that they've just not got any in stock, so they can't put a value on it. I'd say it's probably worth a bit less. It's probably worth around the 25 region, this one, so 25 plus $29.99 added on to the value of the stuff. Like I said, if you are a Chesterfield fan, reach out to me on Twitter, which is linked in the description, and we'll try and sort something out, but I won't be charging you the full value for them. We can probably do like you'll get both of them for $29.99 or something. Staying on a Football League vibe, in terms of what the shirt looks like, I actually think this is my favourite looking shirt of the video. Jodie found this really old Port Vale top. If you look down the sleeves, you've got the Port Vale badge running down the sleeves. As you can see, I love shirts that have the sponsor run down the sleeves, and this is even cooler because it's got the club running down the sleeves. As you can see on screen, Classic Football Shirts value this at £50. However, that one is brand new with tags, so it is obviously much more valuable than this one. I'd say this is probably worth around the £30 mark. Up next we have a Bolton shirt from, I believe, the 12-13 season. I don't really know the value for it. I'm not sure there's too much of a demand for old Bolton away shirts online. It is also a men's medium, so it's decent in value. I don't actually know the value of it, so I can't actually add that to the video. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, this is worth this much, because I don't know. Just a slight interlude between the next set of shirts. We're halfway through the shirts from the kilo sale. This is a section we call might be fake, might not be fake. Let's see. So first of all, in the might be fake, might not be fake, is this Spain World Cup winning shirt. It is a child shirt. Might be fake, might not be fake. Let me know. How am I supposed to know? Not that I'd want it. It's not going to fit me, is it? Let me try it on. Might be fake, might not be fake. Next up in the might be fake, might not be fake is this Real Madrid shirt from the 12-13 season. Might be fake, might not be fake. The reason I'm thinking it might be real is because the badges on the sleeves, I'm taking this, I look like a tit. Whereas with the Spain one, I think that one is very obviously not real, but I get the ones that are fake anyway, and just, why are they here? I live in a studio flat. The flat is 90% football shirts. At this point, I could be considered a hoarder. But the reason I think this is genuine is the badges are, like, solid. They're not like fake badges like you'd expect to see. They're not like peeling off. They're like sewed on properly. The badge doesn't look sewed on poorly. There might be fake, might be real shirts are obviously not going to be added to the values. But if this is probably worth like 40 quid, this shirt is. It's a small men's. I don't know is the answer. Someone's probably going to tell me. I'm going to hold it here for a few seconds just so you can get one last look. It might be fake, it might not be fake. Look at the shirt, what do you think? Here's a definite might be fake, might not be fake. The reason that I'm leaning towards this being fake, obviously, is because it doesn't actually say it was made by New Balance in the tags. It just says LFC, but there might be a reason that Liverpool do that, hopefully. But once again, the badges are on here. These ones aren't sewed on, though. You can feel that they may have been stuck on in that sense. So, in that sense, probably leaning it towards it being fake. However, Ben, who watches the channel, is obviously a Liverpool fan, and he can take this and have it. But to me, it looks like it could be kind of genuine. Maybe a training top or something. Please, someone let me know. Look. The last one in the section. You could probably comfortably look at me and go, Ellis, that's clearly a fake. I don't want to be showing shirts that might... let's move on to the real one. Speaking of the real ones, what an absolute gem of a find. AC Milan shirt from the 14-15 season. It is in excellent condition. The badge is a beauty of a badge. We've got it in an XL as well, which is not the one on the screen. Yeah, I'm so happy with this find. Jodie's excelled herself again. Every shirt from the kilo sale, mind. Jodie found them. I couldn't get to the front, but she's small and nimble and is so competitive. She gets to the front and just takes the shirts. So this one, AC Milan shirt, valued at £50, and I'm so happy with it. I'm going to wear that a lot. It's a lovely shirt. Staying on the AC Milan vibe, we found this other one. This is a AC Milan shirt. It is a UK small, I believe, but we also could not find this listed online anywhere. It's from when they were sponsored by Bwin, I believe, not Kaká Zero, or maybe Kaká Zero. Not or maybe, one of the two. Really chuffed to have found that again. Well, I say I found it, Jodie found it. The only damage on this one is the Bwin, and also the problem with us not finding it online is we could only find the home one, which is valued at around £38. So I'd say we're going to really roughly put this around the £30 mark due to a tiny, tiny bit of damage to the Bwin sponsor, which is quite prominent on the shirt, which takes down the value a bit. So we're taking down the value to £30 on this one. I honestly feel like wherever we go in the world, this shirt just follows us. It's another England shirt, £15 added onto the total. You can basically say it's probably worth more, to be honest, but I always just say they're worth £15 because we find them every video and no one's going to be like, oh, how much is that worth? It's just £15. It's probably, like I say, worth more, but for argument's sake, 15 extra pounds on the total. Lovely stuff. Next up is another interesting find. It's a Scotland away shirt from the 03-05 time. And I looked at this and I was like, oh my god, Ellis, you found an absolute gem here. No, apparently it's only worth £15, which is, it is what it is. I've not got any use for it. It's really nice. I think it looks really cool. I love it when countries have their badge centralised like that, but I don't have any use for it because I'm not Scottish. It's going to surprise people. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably put it on Depop, to be honest. It's a small. Like I say, any shirts that I do sell are linked in my Depop in the description. You can make the offers as long as they're fair offers on Depop. Every shirt listed on my Depop is cheaper than every online retailer for them because I want to be able to give back and give some good quality shirts for a good value price as well in return for, I then sell them and then make these videos again. I don't profit the money. I guess I do because I get shirts, but I'm not taking the money and spending it on like other stuff. It just goes straight back to this series, which, you get cheap shirts. I get to keep making this series and then stockpile this shirt addiction I have. So everyone's a winner, I guess, but only if you're really hunting for a small version of the 0305 Scotland away shirt, which I don't know if anyone will be. Oh, find the video. Real Madrid shorts. Right, so getting to the end of the video, we have 2 jackets left to show you and 1 football shirt. We found 2 quite interesting jackets. First one I'm definitely going to be selling on Depop because I do not like Manchester United. However, we found a medium, old school. The best way to show, I don't really know how to show everyone. Let me zip it up. Give me a sec. We found this Manchester United zip up jacket. It's really cool, to be fair. If I was a Man U fan, I'd be all over that. Online, I know there's a lot of value in jackets and replica and sports team wear for clubs still. And Manchester United, obviously no exception, from a time when they were decent at football. This one's from, and as you can see on the photo on screen, most of them value between £30 and £60. Let's just meet it in the middle and say that's worth 45 because I couldn't actually find it listed anywhere online because it's clearly quite hard to come by. Because why would anyone just have one of them for sale? Usually in excellent mint condition as well. Usually they would just be roughed up and ruined. However, we found that it's worth £45 and in medium. Let's just put it on the total. Our second from last item is an extremely cool, unique one as well. Look at this. It is a Borussia Mönchengladbach Kappa jacket. Why was this at a kilo sale? Awesome. Look at that. That is so cool. I love it when they've got Kappa running down the sleeves. Yeah, no one online was listing that jacket. The closest thing I could find to Mönchengladbach jackets were worth around £50. Gonna keep it because it's so cool. I love anything by Kappa. As you can see by the fact that I spent £100 on that. Yeah, any football shirt by Kappa or any jacket, I'm all over. So really happy to have that jacket. It's worth around £50, but never going to sell that, I don't think. But probably will. There's going to be a time where I'm going to be hard up financially and I'm going to be flogging that for about £10. But for now, it's worth £50. The final shirt of the video, I've done some digging around this one. I found it at the kilo sale. I actually cannot believe it's real. I did so much digging online for this. I searched everywhere. I went and spoke to a few people as well to prove the authenticity of this. It feels authentic. It looks authentic. It is a Real Madrid shirt from the 2012-2013 season with Ronaldo on the back as well. I can't believe it's genuine. And I know what people are going to be saying. They're going to be watching this going, it's not genuine. It bloody is. I've got the badges again on the sleeves. However, this time they feel much more authentic, to be honest, than the other one listed. We've got this badge on this sleeve. And on this sleeve, we have obviously the season, saying about the years it was for the club. The Adidas looks genuine to me. The Real Madrid badge looks genuine to me. And more importantly for me is the sponsor looks completely genuine on there as well. The shirt feels like a football shirt too, which is probably the more important factor, I think, when you're deeming a fake shirt. In the last video we did for this, I noted the fact that I was pretty sure an LA Galaxy shirt I had was fake. And that was because it didn't feel like a football shirt. It felt awful on you. And this one feels completely opposite. It feels like every single authentic football shirt I have here. And I'm so happy that we managed to find it. And the thing that makes me even happier in terms of the value of it is, according to Classic Football Shirts, this shirt is worth £100. Which means we ended the video with a £100 find in terms of the value of the shirt. So in this video, we spent £100 and received £554 in value in football shirts. That isn't without added on the 3 or 4 shirts that could potentially be real but aren't. Yeah, so I've tried to only put on the shirts that I guaranteed to be known that are real in this one in terms of value, because in a few others I've been like, it might be real, it might be fake. Whereas with these ones, I've gone fully for, these shirts are genuine, this is what they're worth, this is what we got for our money. If we were to sell them, we'd get 550 odd pounds, probably around the 400, between 500 mark. But as I say, we don't sell 99% of these shirts, we keep them for ourselves and to build my collection. Anyway, moving on to our football kit box to end the video. It's been emotional, it's been fun. Yeah, see you there. Right, so now the video's done, let's get these kit boxes open. We'll start with the, we'll leave the kit box gold to the end because we know there's going to be an absolute classic of a shirt in there. We'll start with the normal kit box for now and see how it goes. Straight off the bat, straight off the bat we've got a lovely jacket. I don't know what club it's from. Oh, it's France Football, so it's obviously going to be a French club. This month was called France Football February. We've got a New Balance Lille jacket. That is very nice. Look at that. Beautiful. That's a great start, considering the box itself was probably worth less than the value of this jacket. You get some good value. We've also got Soccer Stars Mario Götze, you know, classic Soccer Stars. Everyone knows what Soccer Stars are. Lovely, lovely little Mario there. Nice, so it's like a Marseille style type football kit box t-shirt there. That's cool. Very nice, cool top. And then we'll move on to the main attraction of this month's random shirt that we're definitely getting. I feel like we've traded off a shirt for the jacket this month, which I'm completely fine with. I'll wear anything that's football related. So this month's shirt is a Marseille away shirt, and the beauty of this is it's brand new with tags. That's superb. What a shirt that is. Lovely shirt. I believe it's either this season or last season's away shirt. Yeah, awesome. Football kit box. There's the kit box open. Let's move on to our kit box gold. Oh, you ready? Are you ready? Bayern Munich 97-98, I believe it is. It's late 90s, early 2000s Bayern Munich shirt. What an absolute beauty of a shirt. If you're looking to get a shirt like this or a retro shirt of the month, each month, it's going to be with Football Kit Box Gold. They're two different boxes, so be sure if you're considering this to go onto their website. There are several different options of kit boxes you can get, so be sure to review them and decide which one you want to get, because there's loads of options. I'm saying options a lot because there are so many. Check out Football Kit Box. Huge thanks to them, and huge thanks to you guys for watching the video. Yeah, it feels good to have smashed out another video of this. You guys love it, and I'm trying to get as many out as I can. It's hard with trying to get the demand. Everyone's like, where's the football shirt series? I'm like, the channel's called Away Days. Let me do them, and this is on the side. But now it's very much going to be Away Days and football shirts, because half my audience wants football shirts. And bloody hell, so do I.